I got excited. Welcome back, everybody. This is She.
Imagine somebody not knowing that song. That's terrible.
What you mean?
If somebody doesn't know that song, it's such a great song.
I mean, it's a hell of a song, man. Paul McCartney. The girl is mine.
No.
I'm just saying, it's Paul McCartney. Come on now. Welcome back, everybody. This is She and I. I am your host, B-Love. And like always, I have my very special host with me,
India Marie.
India Marie and B-Love, the husband, the wife duo you didn't know you need, but you got us and we are here to stay. This is the best thing to happen on a Tuesday. Well, damn it, since Monday. Give it up for yourself one time in the building. I haven't messed that up in so long. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, guess what? Welcome back. If this is your first time, tell a friend and tune the hell on in. And if you are listening and not watching, that's cool. You know, whatever floats your boat.
You should watch.
But you should go watch at your leisure. It's on YouTube. Check us out. She and I podcast. What did you expect? Like, subscribe, and comment. We love to read them. Let us know what you think. Speaking of, I'm going to get right into something.
What?
First of all, happy Mother's Day. I said it last week. Happy Mother's Day again.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Great mother over here. Give it up for India one time, man. Great mother. And all you other phenomenal moms out there in the world. Now, before I move on, India is such a great mom. You do a hell of a job. She's a good wife, too. She's a good wife to me. Unfortunately, my TikTok audience doesn't think so.
Yeah, his TikTok audience.
Speaking of
TikTok
coming,
audience
so
think
listen.
I'm the most for the streets woman ever made.
So
and all I can do is give a little chuckle. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you care for a minute. Oh, yeah, don't pretend.
But no, my thing is, like I already told you, what type of audience are you trying to attract? Is the single ugly niggas your audience?
Woo!
You know?
Woo!
The angry men?
Woo! Look at her coming in hot. She's coming in firing. So let me give us some context, all right? Let's give some context.
Go ahead.
So, on Instagram, I post things and I recycle things that I've already posted on Instagram. Take those to a different platform. So yeah, I take those to a different platform. Now, when I take them to TikTok, that particular platform, I never know what I'm going to get. I'm not a TikTok expert yet, but I will be soon. So I'm decided to take my talents over there. And one of the videos, a more funny video to me that I posted on my Instagram talks about India having a roster. Saying that India knows exactly who she's going to talk to if she and I were to ever part. So I took that over to TikTok, and my God, I'm not even going to lie to y'all. So go ahead and talk to him real fast. I'm going to read to you some of the comments.
She for the streets. Bro, you need to leave her. I hope y'all don't have kids together. It was the most ugly.
It was the most bananas.
It was so ugly.
I love it, though, because it's funny to me.
And then I was like, people, it's so funny. It just goes to show how people will take a 30-second clip on social media and just run with it.
Oh, I like where we're going right now.
Because if you go back and look at the episode, then you would see the context behind the conversation. Again...
Oh, this is a good one. Damn, go back. It says, he sounds so happy, but deep down, he's hurt. That's one. Another one. This is a recurrent comment. This is exactly why I'm staying single. Another guy. Oh, I just read that one. She just laughing because the question is so funny, LOL. I laugh when my husband, somebody had seen, I laugh when my husband says stuff like this too. Turns camera off. You being for real right now? I'm reading one more. Divorce immediately.
It's giving Will and Jada.
Bro, when I tell you this one video sent my TikTok in a frenzy, and I appreciate y'all for following me too. Like, love and blessings, peace. But we're good. Like, if you made it up, if you listened to it, and then came back to the podcast, which I hope y'all did, we're okay. I believe it. I don't think she's cheating on me.
Bullshit.
Are you cheating on me? Are you for the streets?
Yes, Beard. I'm for the streets and I'm cheating. Here's the thing. the way that me and guys set up, I ain't never been no cheater. Like, when I say I've never been cheater, I've always been the person that has gotten cheated on. I have never cheated.
In life.
I am not a cheater.
You cheated on me when you went to Sticks.
I didn't cheat on you.
With a guy.
We weren't together and I went on a date because you were still fucking off with your ex-girlfriend. Let's be clear about it. Let's be clear about it. So all your little TikTok friends, bring their ugly asses here.
Oh,
so they can hear this. They all ugly. Send their ugly asses here.
Why is she doing my homies like that on the TikTok?
So they can hear this.
The tick of the top.
I could never cheat. Because my thing is...
Why couldn't you ever cheat?
I really believe in karma. And if I were to cheat on my husband, my soul would not let that live. I would have to tell you and just divorce you. Like, I couldn't... I couldn't do it.
Yikes.
I could not live with that. To me, it's like... when you decide to cheat on a spouse, your respect for that person goes out the window. Like, it just goes out the window. I don't have a problem telling people, like, hey, you crossing the line. Or, hey, I'm married. Hey, don't play with me like that. I'm so serious and, I don't play like that. I don't play like that. It don't matter how mad I get. And like I said in the last episode, I'm not blind to other fine men.
Whoa. You supposed to only have eyes for me.
I do, in this marriage.
Okay, thank you. But outside of this marriage, that nigga got binoculars for these men.
But you're not sitting here looking like you
looking at everybody.
You don't look at people and be like, I don't think they're attractive because I'm married. No, you find other people attractive, but I would never talk to them.
Let me ask you a question real fast. If you and I were sitting down in a park, right? Mm-hmm. And we saw a girl walk past with a voluptuous posterior.
We've seen girls with big asses, and we've sat there and talked about it together.
We have.
We've done that before.
But is it protocol to let the woman bring it up first?
Yes.
Before the man. Fellas, you heard it here first. It's sundress season. Right now, it's upon us. Thank God for sundress season. It's here.
And usually, it's like, we'll see a girl out, and I'll be like, she has a really nice shape.
And
he will agree because he has already fucking noticed the shape. Okay? So we're not finna, just because I'm a woman, I can't look and notice that somebody else is attractive, but a man can look at a woman all day long and find that she's attractive. Like, come on now, y'all. The single, angry, ugly, dusty black man group in his comments.
Woo! I just tell you know they finna get you.
I don't give a rat's ass.
They gonna get yelled up. Nah, I'm just playing on good. Come to get y'all. I got these jokes dying.
I don't give a rat's ass.
But they let you up, man. I just wanted to let them know that I'm okay. Thank y'all for my well-being. Like, y'all were genuinely concerned about me. Y'all called me everything from Will to Russ to... Well, y'all lit me up. And, like, I'll be those guys.
But like I said, it's a 30-second clip. And it just goes to show that people are lazy. Because all they had to do was go back and listen. Listen to the first episode. You ain't even got to go back that far.
Even after
listen to the first episode of this year.
But even after that clip,
and that would give you some context to what we've already been through. We've already talked about divorce, and it wasn't because of infidelity. It's because we just couldn't get along.
Sometimes we like each other, sometimes we don't. You feel me? Like, right now, we cool. Tomorrow, who knows? Shit may hit the fan. Then we be beefing again. Oh, listen, a house divided cannot fall.
What you talking about? I'm not doing that with you.
What you mean?
Now, y'all know what I do. When the issue come up, I ignore him. I call the therapist. We go to therapy. Yeah. Our therapist is our mediator between us.
Work it out.
And he helps us work it out. That is what we do now. I'm not yelling with you no more. I'm not doing none of that no more.
No, I feel like everybody needs a mediator. That's what we need.
We've been together for so long that the arguing phase, I don't got time for it.
Everybody needs, you know what? That's a good point. I think everybody needs a mediator, man.
He acting, because I have a friend and we be like, I think our husbands is on their male periods this month. They tripping. They got attitudes for no reason. I ain't got time for this. I'm finna call my therapist and they finna sit down and talk to us, figure out what the hell going on.
Male period?
Yes. There are some times when you just get moody but my thing is you still ain't gotten to the point where you fully express what's going on. And if you're not gonna tell me, Then
When do I ever get moody? Give me a
yeah, you was
moody
just
example
moody
of a
like
guy.
last week.
But you know I was upset. I wasn't moody. It's a difference between being upset and moody. I'm upset because I'm trying to hustle and find a new. Listen,
But my thing
I ain't
is,
in the mood if I ain't in my bag.
What you have going on outside of your house is affecting your mood in the house.
I get that. And no matter how much we try, we gonna bring that baggage in like the bag lady Erykah Badu. But I try to leave it outside. Yes, I do.
Well, you can work a little harder. You can work a little harder.
Double
at that this week.
entendre. Don't even ask me how. But anyway, I wanted to talk about those comments. I had to get there before I forgot, and I wanted to get to it right off the bat because that shit is hilarious. Go to my TikTok and just roll through it. If y'all want to know my TikTok name, it's a name brand. BLove1911. Go to it and read. It's the first video on there. I pinned it. Read the comments. Have a good time. Enjoy yourself. And then
I feel like you could have done a better job taking up for me. He just sat there and liked the comments. I said, what the fuck is going on right now? You got these people really thinking. I mean, I don't care. Because like I said, I'm not a cheater.
She cares. But she doesn't care.
I told him, I said, this is how it starts. People end up being Mr. Nice Guy. And then people that don't know you end up taking it too fucking far. And that's what happened with Will Smith. He was sick of being a nice guy. He was reading them fucking comments and them jokes and shit about him. And then you know what happened? He lost his shit because he's been Mr. Nice Guy for decades.
Bro, I don't know these people. I don't know them. The people I do know and I do care about who listen every week, I love y'all. Care about y'all. I want to give y'all good content. If y'all came to me and said something like, oh, India's this XYZ, then I get a little offended because y'all know us. People I don't know? What you mean? What you mean? I did it on purpose. What you mean? Huh? That don't bother me. Come on, man. I'm me. Anyway, India, how was your Mother's Day, man? Tell us about it. What did you do? Come on now.
It was good. So we went to Electric Jane.
Fire, by the way. I suggest everybody go to their brunch. If you're in Nashville, that's a must visit.
So I didn't think the food. So the food was good, but it was like limited. Like if you have a restricted diet, they don't have a lot for that. Like if you're like a vegetarian or a pescatarian or vegan, they don't have very many of those types of options.
They had a whole vegan board. Like the one I had, but they had a vegan board.
Okay, well, if you don't go to brunch with two carnivores. Anyways, the vibe was nice. The band was super cute. It was a really nice vibe. It's funny because I used to go to places similar like that. There was a place that I went to when I was like high school, had graduated high school in Memphis. And you would go sit down, eat your food, and listen to a live band, but it was a black band. And they used to get down. It was downtown. I can't remember the name of the place, and I don't know if they're still open or not, but it's like that type of vibe. Granted, I've been twice. Though. Both times it was a white act. However, it's not country music. So that is what I enjoyed about it. And so they sang songs that we knew. So it was a good time.
I had a ball. I didn't know Electric Jane was that vibey. Like I wanted to go in there and just sit there and just chill. Like you ain't have to go nowhere else. We were in the place to be. Nice bar in the front. If you want to step away from the table, go to the bar. It was a beautiful day outside. You want to sit back, get some live music. They had that for you. They had everything in place. Dessert, meat, drinks. What else do you want?
And I will say this.
That's all
I've
you need.
been to Electric Jane twice now. And I've been for brunch. I did tell you the vibes.
You didn't tell me the vibes.
Yes, I did.
The vibes are immaculate.
Anyways, so I've been for brunch and dinner. And even though I felt like their menu was a little limited, all the food I've had from there has been good.
Everything. I'm talking about delicioso.
They had like these breakfast boards, and they ordered the carnivore. And Beard and Blake pretty much split that. And it was like, all I read on the board was that it had pears.
Oh,
and
this shit
so
was horrible.
You're
right. You got me there.
And so I like took a little bite of one, and I was like, what is this juice that's sitting in?
You
like,
got
what
me
is
there.
this? It was pears fermented in wine, and it was disgusting.
Yeah, you got me there.
It was disgusting. But everything else was good.
It tasted like old perfume. You ever had an old bottle of Obsession sitting around? that your granddaddy used to have, and then you went and sprayed it, and then you opened your mouth and walked into it and ingested the perfume or the cologne. That's what the Paris tastes like. It tastes like you just ingested some obsession.
Yeah.
Remember that obsession?
Yeah.
That curve you
Yeah.
Bruh, let me tell you, Curve, top tier. You should buy that shit at Target or Walmart. And another one too, Jupe. Shout out to ZP. Jupe and Curve, if you put that on, you knew you were gonna get some panties. But the starter cologne, I don't know where I'm going with this right now.
I don't either.
Brute. Back in the day, you always used to have the Brute on deck. All the time. Then when I got to my freshman year at college, I'm giving you the breakdown. Paris Hilton had a cologne. Bro, y'all might be looking at me right now like, nigga, Paris Hilton, yes, had a cologne for men in a little blue bottle. When I tell you got the party started for your boy, it did the trick. But anyway, that's what the Paris tastes like. Continue on.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. It's just a really nice little vibe. And I don't know how they go about the reservations and like what rhyme of reason they have where they sit people. But both times I've been to the restaurant, I've been like towards the front,
The stage.
like with a good view of the stage. So you should definitely just try it out. Like it's nice. I went on a Saturday night and I've been for Sunday brunch. And both times I've enjoyed my time there.
It's so amazing. Can I say this yet? Or do I need to wait? Because I've already missed my mark. Do I need to wait the next week? I forgot to say something. I don't know how I forgot to say this. Out of all the things in the world.
About the show?
Yeah.
Have we solidified the venue?
Save the date. It's so amazing that it's not going to be the live show. I'm going to ask, can I have a show at Electric Jane? It's neither here nor there. But for right now, I need you to do me a favor. On your calendar, pull it up on your phone right now. Go to your calendar. July 9th at 7 o'clock, we're going live again. Listen to me say it one more time. July 9th. We will be live and in person again. You thought 2019 was going to be the last time? Absolutely not. We took 2020 off of COVID. 2021, the cases were still high. 2022, them shit's coming back, but y'all don't give a damn. And y'all don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. See you there. 2022, the Hutton Hotel Analog, July 9th is going down again. The tickets are not on sale yet, but they'll be on sale soon. I can't wait to see your ass in the place. I haven't thought of a clever name. The last one was the holiday soiree.
It was.
This one might be the summertime shootout or something like that.
No, it will not be called the summertime shootout.
Oh, my bad. But it's going to be something
but
cool.
It will be at the same nice little vibey venue that the Christmas soiree was at. So
you know the vibe.
July 9th. I know it's close to travel season, but if you can, pull up on us and fool with us.
We gotta work. We gotta work some of these jokes out.
We probably won't have another live show.
Yeah, we will. We'll have one more at the
until
Electric Jane.
2023.
No, I'm gonna have another at the Electric Jane. I can't, man, the venue's so nice. I looked at the stage and I said, boy, I need to be on this stage. Somehow, some way. So, we're gonna have one for sure. Hopefully I can convince her to have another one, man. Cross your fingers and your toes. But who knows? It's going down. July 9th. Put it on your calendar. Save the date.
So if you've been at a past live show, really, I won't count the first two. I feel like the third one was big. The one in 2019 at the Christmas soiree.
Like all of them. Go ahead.
I want y'all to give us your feedback. For you as a ticket purchaser, and you were there in 2019.
Okay, I see what's going on.
What would make your experience even better?
I see what's going on.
That will make you want to come spend time with us, break bread with us for that night. Like, what if you can think back to 2019 and you could just be like, I wish this could have been done a little bit differently, because I like to improve with stuff like that. It's like with my events. Every time I have some, I'm trying to work out the kinks and how to make it better. And it's been such a long time for us that we want this to be a memorable show as well. And we good for finding some new venues. Y'all know how me and Barry roll. But the Analog was perfect.
They treated me so well at the Analog. I had to go back because the way they treated me and the way they treated you all. So let us know what you want to see us improve on. Listen, don't be nervous and we gonna take it to heart. No, ain't none of that. Y'all been rocking with us for so long. We want you to be a part of the show. Let us know where we can step up the live venues. Hit us up, man. BLove1911, India.Marie, She and I Podcast, She and I Podcast at gmail.com, info at She and I Podcast. Hey, you want my phone number too? 6014. I'm just bullshitting. But anyway, hit us up so we can
Lord,
get the
have
vibes
mercy.
going. And some of y'all probably got my number. Text me. I know what to do. Now, at any rate, after the brunch, we then went to get ice cream. She wanted vegan ice cream.
I did.
The vegan ice cream is actually fire. I ain't gonna lie. It's no
Coco's.
Jenny's. It's no Jenny's. Let's get that straight. But it is fire. So we went and got vegan ice cream. After that, we went to a craft market. That wasn't so good. My son, Blake wanted to go, so we took him over there.
We gotta learn how to tell that man no.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
Because we passed
hard.
by the little craft fair on our way to the ice cream spot. And to him, he's just like, it look lit over there. I want to go there.
Cause like, let's do it. Like, I can see these tents over there, couple food trucks, couple of dogs. Like, let's go over there. So it was packed and it was lit. If you like that kind of shit, but so and you know what? It's some advice y'all can give us too. How do you go about telling your children no? We set a timer when it's time to stop doing something or when it's time to do something, like go to bed. Timer goes off, time to go to bed. Stop playing with your tablet. Timer goes off, stop playing with your tablet. Stop watching TV. Y'all get where I'm going. So we now have to figure out how to say no and stand on the no. She's a lot better at that than I am. I'm horrible. I'll say no. He'll look at me and look at me and look at me, and eventually I'll be like, all right, cuz, you got it. That's how I'm rolling. So.
But 4-year-old is like a very whiny phase.
I hate that
And
shit.
on Sunday, I just didn't feel like dealing with the whining. So he was like, I want to do this. I was like, all right. I want to do this. All right, that's fine. I just did not feel like dealing with the whining on Sunday.
That whining is unbearable. Shout out to my guy, dang that. That whining is unbearable. Like, I'm like, bro, just please stop whining.
That's the worst part of this phase of raising a
That shit's
child,
horrible,
hands down.
man.
And that's like a big trigger for me. I literally be having to take a step back and breathe because I don't be knowing what to do.
And I be trying stop whining this shit. It's okay to whine. It's okay to whine, right? But it's not okay to just be like constant whining.
But I told you, instead of saying that, teach him how to express himself.
I try to.
Don't say whining isn't cool. It's not okay to be
That's
a
what
whiner.
I say. Yeah, I say
like
it's not cool to
that
whine.
doesn't help him because what happens is when you don't teach children how to express themselves, they grow up to be adults who can't express themselves.
Oh my God, look at the shade. I don't know if y'all saw the underlying shade, but they grow up to be adults. Who can't you say I can't express myself?
No, Beard, you can't. You still having a hard time.
I feel like I do a hell of a job after going through all this therapy and, spending time with you, Queen. I think I know how to express myself.
No.
Yes, I hate it.
I asked you last week what was wrong. You said nothing, India.
What was wrong
Okay.
with me last week?
All right.
I did say, because sometimes we say nothing because we don't feel like arguing.
And what did our therapist say? What did our therapist say?
Wait, California
Y'all
blankets,
got
that's
to
what he
start talking about your problems.
But at the same time, hear me out, fellas out there. You feel me? A nothing or a small thing to us, when we bring it up, we know without a shadow of a doubt, when we tell our significant other, our wives, our girlfriends, our partners, the nothing to us will now turn into a something to them that we really don't want to talk about.
You ever
I don't know if
wonder-
y'all said, ho. I don't know if y'all saw the Ja Morant meme. You ever seen that? The new Ja Morant meme from Justin LeBoy? It says when you're trying to find peace and all of a sudden your significant other or your partner comes to you and said, can I talk to you about something? And then Ja Morant grabbed it and he like this. That's how it is.
So you ever wonder
Don't
how
worry.
someone pays for something and won't take any advice that the person is saying to them?
I take all
Bear
that advice.
pays for therapy, and this scenario that he's spelling out, he has spelled it out in therapy, and the man has told him exactly what to do and how to do it. But no, Bear wants to fall back on this excuse.
No.
Still.
I want to bring it up and I want to tell you how I feel. I just need some reassurance that when I tell you the way I feel, it's not going to blow up like a minefield. Do you see what I'm saying?
We've already talked about this.
All right, I'm just letting you know how I roll.
In therapy, you are the one that needs to say how you feel. I don't have a problem saying how I feel.
Oh, you definitely don't. You definitely, except that one time. Except that one time. When me and the therapist was like, I don't know what that means. He said, you know what it means? I said, I don't know what it means either. You said, well, figure it out. Because was like,
except
I don't
that one
know.
time.
It was one time she even saw, he looked at me like, do you know what that means?
It's
I'm
because
like,
I
no.
was so frustrated.
I said, I don't know what
that
it
I
means.
was tired of talking. I talk so much that I get tired of talking.
Well, you know what? I think it's time for you to be quiet right now.
During the week, we got deep. Chill. Let's talk on the podcast.
That's what So, something I want to talk about, man, that really grind my gears over the weekend. And that's when, I don't know if y'all watch basketball, but shit, I do. And I'm going to be honest with you. It's on right now. If you see me glance over, I'm looking at the score of the game. But anyway, Chris Paul, on the day after his birthday, had his family in the stands on Mother's Day as they play the Dallas Mavericks. So I'm watching this game, and all of a sudden, Chris Paul fouls out. CP3 is the man, by the way. Best dressed athlete in the world. But he fouls out. And upon him fouling out, he goes to the Dion bench. During that time, a fan proceeds to heckle and harass his wife and his mom. Now, at that time, Chris Paul saw, and he tried to go into the stands. Security held him back, and they came and escorted the kid who touched his mom, or I can't remember. He touched his mom or his girlfriend, like kind of pushed him or something like that. Bro,
That's his wife, right?
Yeah. I'm sorry,
said his
wife. My
girlfriend.
bad. I'm sorry, his wife. His wife. Pushed his mom and his wife. Or his wife. I saw and I watched and I listened to a lot of sports shows, and they were like, athletes, somebody said athletes need to have more restraint. And I'm here to tell you right now, if you touch one of mine, I'm ready to die by mine. Like right off the bat. Like, bro, you cannot expect to I don't know where y'all from or how y'all thinking or what's going on in the world today. You can't sit up here and think you're gonna touch my wife or a man touch my wife or my mom and me sit back and not do nothing. Where is the thinking of the world right now?
So the sports commentators that you were listening to,
Yeah,
are they white? Okay, there you go.
Doug Gottlieb. I can't stand Doug Gottlieb
This
after
is
the
what
day.
I will say.
Punk ass bitch.
White people are so comfortable with disrespecting black folks. And every time a black person has to act out or stand up for themselves, raise their voice, get out of character, the black person needs to have more restraint. Instead of teaching white folks to mind their fucking business, black folks need to have more restraint. I'm not hearing it. Like, I'm not hearing that under any circumstance. You disrespect me, I'm going to respond as if I was disrespected. That's that on that.
Every
And
action.
so white folks are, especially these old white folks, they're so comfortable with disrespecting black folks that the moment, because, you know, we ain't the same black folks as our ancestors were.
Absolutely not. I'm not turning
And so
the
the
cheek.
moment we act out and the moment we got to act an ass, you need to show more restraint. You acting out. That's not how you should handle that situation. No, fuck you.
Yeah, it might be a time and a place to have restraint, depending on what the scenario is, right? I get that. But once again, if you're a man and you're pushing my mom and or my wife on Mother's Day, you don't think that I'm going to do anything to you? You don't think that I wouldn't try to come to the stands to attack you or defend my wife and my mom? What in the world kind of world are we living in? I just can't figure it out. What would somebody else had Chris Paul to do as a woman, right? If I came into the stands, what would you have wanted me to do? A man pushing on you. Your husband sucks. He can't play ball.
Well,
He fouled out. Look at you.
Hey,
Look at you.
stop.
See what I'm saying?
You push me, you getting pushed back. So that's just that on that.
Yeah.
I don't like people putting their hands on me in no kind of way. So, I mean, Chris Paul had every right to say something. Like, whether it was just saying something, addressing him, or trying to get physical with him, like, that's his. I mean, I be trying to say, like, you don't have to get physical about stuff, but some people need their ass beat. And that's just what it is.
Man,
that's just what it is.
Listen, the person that did it looked like he was a kid, looked like he was in high school. So at first I was like, man, he got that lick in him, got that drink in him, and he just got carried away at the game. They were winning. Chris Paul didn't have a good game. And, maybe Chris Paul could have yelled, hey, man, touch my wife again, I'm going to come up there and beat the shit out of you. He could have said some shit like that. But when I saw the kid, 20-year-old kid, like, I don't know how old he was. He looked about 20. No, man. We got to have some talks. Because, listen, had he let this slide, now people would have thought that was the norm. You see what I'm saying?
I feel
that ain't the norm.
I feel sorry for, black folks with high-paying salaries, because I feel like it puts them in a position where, at any given moment that you do something wrong, you get your bag snatched. And so imagine had he actually hit him. Imagine had he been able to get to him to beat his ass.
I think they
the type of suspension he would have had, because of that moment.
Over with.
That's the part that sucks, because white folks do stuff all the time and their bag is never threatened.
No, not at all. Not at all.
And so honestly, I think the more that we do stick up for ourselves, the less, it's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
Start sticking up for your people. Start, like, they've said time and time again that the black woman is the most disrespected person on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
And you finna let somebody disrespect your mama and your wife?
Man.
No.
Not around me. Not even on. I would let nobody disrespect y'all mama and y'all wives. If I see somebody mama out getting disrespected by somebody else, I think you deserve to step in. Hey, man, that's somebody mama, bro. Chill. Don't be, it's not over here. Not over here. Not on duty. Not on duty. So I do think that there's a fine line between, like, having restraint and then kicking some ass. Even like the Dave Chappelle. You saw that?
Yeah, the guy that hopped on stage. Yeah.
What are people thinking? Who is gassing people up? I'm trying to figure out what makes people think that now is the time to just go crazy and go off the handles. Is it because of 2020? You had to sit down. Now you making up for all the craziness shit, the crazy shit that didn't happen in 2020?
And it's crazy because I sit and think, and I've never had the urge to disrespect somebody that never disrespected me first.
There you go. That
has never come across me. Like, to want to purposely disrespect somebody that has not done a single thing to me.
You know what's so crazy?
Especially somebody that I don't know.
Well, we getting somewhere. How do we? Great segue. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Oh, Lord.
See, like, it's crazy. She just uttered what she uttered. Not even 20 seconds ago. And then when I said, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, she just sit there. Oh, Lord. It's crazy how people can. Whoa.
No, because I don't know exactly where you're going with this.
I'm about to go somewhere. Let me get there before you cut me off.
Because if this is about to be a speak up for Kevin Samuels episode, I'm exiting stage left.
It's crazy how we can basically judge a guy off of things that he did for 2 years of his life. He just got famous 2 years ago. 2 years of his life. Man, 50
That ain't things that he's been doing just 2 years of his life. He was doing it before. He got famous. He got popular 2 years ago. So he's been disrespecting folks for a long time.
2 years of his life. And then for people to sit in the comments saying, oh, I'm glad he did. Oh, it's what you get. It's karma. Bruh, it's karma.
So I'm going to say this.
Let me get done.
I'm going to say this.
Let me get done.
Go ahead and finish your point, Beard.
It's karma? All right, because you don't agree with somebody else's opinion? You want to see them deceased? because they have a different opinion than the one that you have, or because they have like strong opinions about different women or different scenarios than you, then you are happy that the person is dead. That rubbed me the wrong way. Now listen, I don't agree with Kevin Samuels and all the stuff he was doing. However, I'm not gonna judge somebody by a scope of their life. You know what I mean? Like this is all we saw. You know, through this lens.
So let me jump in now.
Go ahead.
Because what we saw is what he wanted us to see. That is the part of him that he wanted us to see. That is the part of him that he promoted the most.
Yeah.
While I'm not going to say that I'm happy that he died, I don't wish death on anybody.
Okay.
I want everybody to be able to heal before they die and die peacefully. But for you to die in a house, I think he barely knew the person. From cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
A lot of times when people die from cardiac arrest and heart issues, they have like a broken heart in real life. Okay? And so you can think whatever you want about that.
They got a broken
But I
heart.
think it says a lot about the person and how they die. And how he was remembered. And what he's being remembered for.
I agree with you on that. I
don't want to walk out. I don't want to leave this earth.
Yeah. I'm rocking with
people
you.
thinking those types of things. No, because you're very like you kind of rubbing me the wrong way with your I'm for Kevin
too.
Samuels type of thing.
No.
So I'm gonna keep going with what I'm saying because I'm not done.
I'm for right.
That is how he chose to be remembered. I was listening to D.L. Hughley earlier today, and he made that same point. We are on this earth to make a positive impact on others. We are on this earth to leave behind a positive legacy.
This is true.
One that others can look up to.
Okay, I'm rocking with you so far.
And the way that he spent his last couple of years on this earth, the type of content that he produced, whether it was just for likes or whether he genuinely felt like that, is not how I would ever want to leave this earth.
Now, I agree. I can stand up and thoroughly agree with you on that.
And so for you to die and to even have people utter that they're happy to see that you have passed so that you don't have to produce this type of content anymore, that's heartbreaking. Because I would never want that to happen to anybody. But
Why
again,
does it gotta be a but though? I mean, you're right. Except
that is how no. That's how he chose to live his final days.
You are right, and I'm saying that you're right. But I don't think it's right for people to sit up there and say the things that they're saying about this man. I don't think that people should sit up there and say, "Man, listen." You
can't be mad.
You know what?
For people stating how that man made them feel. Most of his content was geared towards negatively saying things about Black women. So if you're upset because Black women are happy that they ain't got to see that shit from him no more, like,
it's a way.
Come on,
it's, okay.
Because you supporting him.
I'm not saying that.
See, it's like it's feeling very counter supportive of Black women.
You put a lot of words in my mouth right now.
Because I feel like you're going too far with the support of him.
I'm supporting character right now.
Because of how people feel. You don't have to say, I'm happy he died.
All right,
but don't get mad. I mean, like, I'm not happy. Like I said, death, it's a very final thing.
Exactly. Can I?
And
you for a while. I'm gonna let you get done.
Death is a very final thing. And so, like I said, I don't wish death on nobody.
Okay.
But do I care what other people are saying about him? I don't.
And it's sad. Let me tell you why it's sad. You shouldn't wish somebody death. When somebody dies, what's the golden rule, man? If you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. I don't think it's right for anybody, man, woman, or child, to sit up here and say, hell yeah. Cause dead, like we ain't got nothing he's saying. This is what he get. Karma. He died on a Black woman. It's exactly what he get. Listen, don't agree with it. Don't agree with the things that he said about Black women. I'm for Black women 110%. 10 toes down. At the end of the day, guess what he leaves behind? a family. He got a mom, man. He had an ex-wife. He don't know if he got kids or not. But they got to come online and see that stuff too. He don't even got to see it. So no matter how y'all feel about him or how people feel about him, he's not the one receiving it, right?
He ain't
So
the
if
one
you-
receiving it.
I can't.
Go ahead.
I can't.
Go ahead.
So if you got something on your chest and you got something on your mind, so say that at all. Keep that in. Like, don't, you gotta publicly say the way, oh man, he's dead. Karma, that's what he gets. He can't say nothing about nobody now. I knew he was gonna die. That ain't cool. You think that's cool? If something would have happened to me right now, drop dead. If somebody said, oh man, I knew he was gonna die because his wife was cheating on him the whole time from TikTok. I would hope somebody would say, man, no, that ain't how, no. This not even how Beloved got down. I would hope somebody would step in.
Well, because people know you and they know that that's not your character. I don't think there's anybody
I
here
know
that
that.
can speak for his character.
Now, on the flip
I
side-
agree with you when
Okay.
I say that my heart aches for the people that
It's-
did love
stop.
him. I'm pretty sure he has people in his family
That's what I'm
and
saying.
close friends that did love him.
Yeah,
and
you
my,
gotta think about
I feel sorry for them. But
Right.
again, the way that he went out, I'm not gonna say it's karma either, because I ain't ready to die. And I don't want God thinking back to nothing I did in 2009, 2010, and none of that.
I remember the time she went to Sticks. Yeah, I'm gonna get her for
But-
Beloved.
Like I said, that's not how I would like to be remembered. I
I'm
would
with it.
like to be remembered for the positive things that I
Yes,
did in
we
my
all wanna
community,
be,
for how
yeah.
I treated people, for how I spoke about people. And it sucks because when he died, all people can do is list the negative things that he has put out over the past couple of years on social media.
And it's sad. I heard Angela Yee this morning kind of echo what you're saying now. She was saying that she thought about when what's my man named Michael K. Williams passed away, and everybody was like saying they didn't even talk about his movies. They didn't even talk about his music, any of that. Everybody talked about interactions that they had when they saw him in person.
Yeah.
Everybody talked about what kind of person he was. They didn't talk about any of his accolades, hardly any of his movies, any of his TV shows. They spoke about the person. Now, what we're doing with Kevin Samuels is speaking about the actions and not the person. And I think that's not lost upon me. I'm 100% with y'all. However, I do think we as people should have enough character and enough couth not to go out there and say, man, I'm glad he did, man. He deserved to die.
But I think that just goes to show that people on social media are fucked up in general. Because
Okay, all right, now we're talking.
I talk about all the time how people have the audacity to go and leave negative mean comments under people that they don't know.
It's crazy to
post.
me, yeah.
Like,
If y'all trying to get some jokes off, I feel you.
I was talking to my best friend about his TikTok, and she was just saying, like the bigger y'all grow in this, the more open you're gonna be to harsh criticism.
Mm-hmm.
And again, I could never fix my fingers to go and type something negative to somebody that I don't know on social media.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what goes through people's head. I don't know how people think they have the right or the audacity to say anything that does not pertain to them. Like, who raised you niggas?
But you putting out content for people to criticize, like, dislike. And I get that. I'm 100% cool with y'all. Dislike and come in, do whatever you got to do. I don't dislike. Just come in, keep the shit moving. But I'm 100% with you, cool with you making comments. However, if you were to say something negative about like, oh, she cheated on him, now her leg is broken, that's what she gets. This is not cool. Now we're taking it way too far. And that's where I'm saying we got to have character, and we got to know when to take a step back and when to say when. You got to have some character about yourself. No matter what somebody else did, and that's what character is. No matter how somebody else lived and what somebody else did, your character is defined by things you would do when nobody else is watching. I'm me through and through. I'm going to be the same person in 50 people or 5 people.
I think there's something still to be said, though, that I haven't seen any, like, nice memorials about him. Like, we haven't seen any, like, you know how people pass and then people, it's like a flood of like, oh, this is how this person, this is what
I'm
this
finna
person
make one
meant.
tonight. See what I'm saying? Can't even make a memorial. In memorandum. Keep going. Come on, man.
Again, and I talked to you about this the other night. Like the things that you say attract the wrong type of people. And it's like, is it worth it for a like? Is it worth it for a crying, laughing face?
Right now?
Like, I would literally have to disown you for you to go on social media and say how you feel about Kevin fucking Samuels. Like, it's gonna be a no for me every time. Well, listen. Every time.
I'm okay
because
with
I know you trying to be Mr. Funny Guy. I know you trying to like do that, but shit ain't funny to me because at the end of the day, I don't agree with how he made people feel. He used to shit on black women every chance that he got. And so again,
well, we agree.
He ain't got no celebrity friends or nothing that has come out for him to have that big of a platform. He ain't got nobody that has come out and said something nice about this man.
I'm going to send it to her. I'm not going to post it because I'm going to get in trouble. But I'm going to find one and I'm going to send it to her as soon as we get out.
I don't need you to send me nothing.
I just don't. I agree.
I wish his mama well. I hope her mama heals in peace. His mama heals in peace.
Yeah, to disrespect somebody's mom or something like that, that's not cool.
That's about all I got to say on this situation. I hope his family and whoever was close to him heals in peace.
Well, there it is. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I'm just going to let a dead horse lie. I had a comment that somebody wrote in after that. Like piggybacking off that. Then I'm going to try to hurry up and find an ending point. But here we go. It says, my boyfriend keeps saying terms around his friends that I find offensive. What do I do? It's a long story. I summarize it. But my boyfriend says the R word, calls women the B word, and also occasionally says the F word. Rhymes with maggot.
No. I know that
the R
one.
word.
What's the R word?
Rhymes with started. Jesus Christmas. You still don't know?
Started? R word that start with rock.
Yeah.
Started?
DM and let her know what word I'm talking about. So if it's, you really don't know?
What are you talking about?
It's
no.
a bad word you shouldn't say about people who have special needs.
Oh.
Goodness gracious. So with all that being said, how do you tell your boyfriend to stop? I think you just told him. Stop saying it. The better question is, what happens when it continues because it has, according to your message, continued to happen, and now you don't know what to do. So what should she do? It's like a WWID. If a boyfriend continues to use those bad words,
hey, those are some pretty outdated terms, and they're pretty disrespectful to multiple communities. As a person of respect and character, you know, it may not be the best choice to use those words anymore.
Yeah. But after that, what happens when you say, man, damn that, I'm letting this FR
it's up to
fly?
You. Are you going to stay with a guy that uses those words or are you going to leave him? Again, you just dating.
What's going to happen is, guess what?
It's just boyfriend and girlfriend. You can leave.
You said that he said those words around his friends. He's going to get so comfortable with saying it. It's going to be a slip up one day around the wrong person. And you are not going to have to tell him to stop. Somebody's going to make him stop. Because one day he's going to get a little too comfortable. And he's going to find the right one. He's going to let one fly. Somebody going to hit him in the eye. I promise you that. Somebody's going to stop it for you. So let him keep saying it. If you want to stay with him, you just be prepared either to get his back or run the other damn way, because it's going to happen regardless of what you may think. That is. But the R word ain't cool. I mean, neither one of those words, man. You just take that out of your vocabulary, partner. It's not cool. Find something else to say, you know what I mean? But without further ado, I got a short one for you today. I won't keep you too long. Here we go.
Now unqualified advice from B-Love and B-Love's Relation Tips.
I got the keys. This week in B-Love's Relation Tip, it goes out to all of my fellas. And it comes from something that happened to me over this past Mother's Day weekend. On Mother's Day, we had a joint family call with my good friends, all of my good buddies. We got on a joint FaceTime. And when we got on their FaceTime, they were shocked to see me preserving my sexy. So all the fellas out there, I'm here to tell you, it's okay to preserve your sexy, and you should. I'm gonna tell you what you need to do. Right now, go to Amazon.com. Get you some 24 karat gold eye patches. And at night and in the morning, just put them up under you, man. Reduce those bags under your eyes. Also, get you a skin regimen. It's okay to have a skin regimen. She put me on game. I got some moisturizer, I got some collagen cream and everything.
I saw a video.
Makes me glow.
I saw a video. I don't know if it was a TikTok video or a reel, but the guy was basically saying how he didn't up his skincare until he got a girlfriend because he went in her bathroom and he saw like all of the products that she uses for her body.
I'm like, what the hell is this?
And all of that.
Thing right here. Like, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? So when I saw all this stuff, I got intrigued. So I did some research. I got me some 24 karat gold eye patches. I got me some collagen creams called Fab, First Aid Beauty. Now, I'm telling y'all this. If you get ready to bark on this tree, just know this is an expensive tree to bark up. However, it keeps you radiant, makes you glow, so the ladies know that you ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So go out there and get you some. It's okay, man. Fellas, don't be ashamed to exfoliate, all right?
Honestly.
Once a month, you ain't got to do it every day. Exfoliate your skin. It helps you out. Get the blackheads off. Like
go to Sephora because Sephora has a wide range of products that men can also use on their skin.
She took me.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, at first I thought, like, oh, man, I ain't finna go to
But they also sell cologne.
They do. So
you get you some fragrance. Mm-hmm. They got some good colognes in there too. Use some fragrance.
Now, what you don't need to do is don't go in there with your woman. Go in there one time with your woman. She kind of show you around. After that, don't go back with her. She's going to persuade you to buy some shit too. And then by the time you leave out, you bought 2 things, cost you $100.
Yeah, I cannot leave Sephora without spending $100. Like, it just, they got so much good stuff.
You see what I'm saying?
So much good stuff.
You see what I'm saying? So in other words, take it from your boy. Go to Amazon. Just go with her one time. Let her kind of show you around, feel things out. And if you like your stuff, sneak off and buy it without her. That's my tip. Preserve your sexy. India, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let her upgrade you. What would India do?
Oh, WWID. What would India do? Kick it. Let's go. Live show.
My boyfriend invited me to a party organized by his university alumni, a reunion type of party. Okay. I've always thought his school friends were truly insufferable, and he agreed with me, so we don't interact with them much. At that party, there was a girl who got closer to us halfway through. I was all smile, smile, nod, nod, because they're terribly insufferable. They're a group of overly privileged people, and for this girl, it really shows through her complete disregard for my feelings. She was catching up with my boyfriend when she recalled a time when they did wild stuff together at school. She was so graphic and careful in her explanation that it really pissed me off. I felt disrespected and extremely jealous. My boyfriend was trying his best not to giggle. He didn't tell her to stop. I felt really humiliated. I had to tell her to stop kindly and leave that hellhole.
He missed that hot pocket.
When we got home, my boyfriend still didn't acknowledge what just happened. I told him what the fuck was up with that, and he was shocked I felt jealous. He tried to call me insecure, but I kept pushing it until he just murmured a cheap apology. I feel sick and sad. Even when he's apologizing, he's telling me I'm overreacting. I feel so...
I said I'm sorry. I'm ad-libbing. Go ahead.
Undignified. It hurts.
You know how the homie.
Are you agreeing? What just happened here?
I'm ad-libbing what you were saying. You reading it. I'm putting ad-libbing.
Okay, well, I don't need you to ad-lib. I don't need you to ad-lib. Because that's confusing. That's confusing.
Ever since Kevin Samuels got her hot up under the collar. Yikes. Go ahead, black woman. I'm with you.
Do you want to take this over?
Go ahead.
Because I'm in my wits end today.
Go ahead, queen.
Anyways, that was extremely disrespectful. Like, if anybody walks up to my face and tells me about a sexual experience they had with my man in my face, and my man just sits there looking stupid, we got a problem.
The balls of this lady to do that. She got some big stones. I wonder what they talking about. Remember that time you played the dirty trombone on my face? Go ahead, man. It's your. Go ahead.
And I'm the one. I'm talking, and here you go. You did with your stupid commentary.
Going on.
So I don't know. I would have addressed it there.
Would you say something to her or him?
She had already said something. She said she told her to stop, but she said it nicely. So it probably wouldn't have come off as nice. But I definitely would have addressed him. She don't owe me shit.
That's facts. That's a fact.
She does not owe me nothing.
That's a fact.
I would have addressed him.
You know what? That may bring you somewhere though. Put a button on that. Brings me somewhere. If you and I were to split amicably, and then at the end of the split, I said there were 2 weeks in a row. At the end of the split, I decided to move on. Do I deserve to tell you I'm moving on with somebody else? Did I ask you that already?
You deserve to tell me if you're moving on and this person will be around my kid.
No. Without a kid, do I deserve or should I tell you that, hey, I'm moving on and I found a new girlfriend?
No. Why you telling me we broke up?
For just so you'll know, like if somebody were to see us out, like, hey, yeah, it's true. I moved on. Depending on how long we together, right? I think.
Depending on how long we together and how long we've been separated.
Okay, I just want to know that.
If we broke up today, you moved on tomorrow. Maybe give me a heads up.
Okay, all right. There it is. India, tell the people where they can find you at, girl.
India.Marie on Instagram.
Ooh, you can find me at the live show in July 9th. Be there, because I'm in save the date. Yeah, boy, we'll be there. And Be Love 1911 on all social platforms. Go over to TikTok. The first video, get you some good laughs in. Also, She and I Podcast on Instagram. She and I Podcast over at YouTube. Leave us a message at sheandipodcast@gmail.com. We love to hear from you. Tell a friend to tune on in. It's been fun having you here. July 9th, we'll see you in person again. In the meantime, in between time, it's been real. It's been fun. I